What up, though? You already know how I go. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment, as long as you comment, you dig. I appreciate everybody who tune in and support me. Continue to, man. Make sure you subscribe to the membership, get exclusive content, videos, request certain things. I got you. You know what I'm doing with the mental health thing. I posted if you want support, hit the cash app, or just drop a comment, a like, and share. You dig what I'm talking about? It's just as equally valuable. You dig what I'm talking about? Um, a question was like, who's the most organized of the gangs? And my response is, it's the vice lords. And I know a lot of people like, oh, the vice lords. And I might did a video on this. I don't know. I got 1,000 videos, but um, I know a lot of the vice lord members be like, oh no, it's not a gang, it's not a gang. But in the eyes of the law, the United States justice system, under their jurisdiction, vice lords are a gang. They can't go apply for no business loans, become incorporated, nothing like that. It's a STG group, security threat group. You did what I'm talking about? And some places, gang members are considered terrorists. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling y'all that. I'm not saying y'all are a gang. I'm just saying in the law eyes, it's a gang. And it originally started off with a lot of positivity, just like every other black organization that was built to protect the community and fight off victimization from the police and so on and so forth. And then with CIA and FBI infiltration, turned the gangs against each other. The drug era hit, and it spiraled out of control to this day. I really like the concrete conservative vice lords. They move a lot different from nines, which is insane, and definitely four corner hustlers. But when you get those, not saying that lords, some lords is fake. I'm saying the real genuine ones that really push law and really know what they know and really been through the struggle and strife, or really come from Chicago. A lot of those guys are very righteous individuals with Muslim ties. The younger dudes, they more with the gang banging aspect of it, or try to be like the Bloods or whatever, and it's not meant like that. And the older guys don't like it, and they stand on business. I would say they're the most organized because you get a situation like Gunner, for example, right? If it wouldn't be a bunch of speculations. I believe if he was a vice lord, they would have weighed it out. Like the lords would have did something like they would have got two lawmen that's not partisans, that's not biased, and they would have got the transcripts of his statement, said this is an alpha plea, break this down for us, the arbitration to break it down and tell you, okay, this is snitching, okay, this is not snitching. He just took an alpha plea. It can't affect that case, might taint it, whatever the case may be, but he didn't tell on nobody, he didn't agree, he didn't give up no extra information. He just acknowledged his wrongdoings and what he participated in, and so on and so forth. Or it could be vice versa. He told, and they would have handled it accordingly. They would have called home. They would have laid out the evidence. They would have coordinated it. Okay, he not guilty. Let's clear up all these rumors right now. You know what I'm saying? Other gangs, a bunch of gossip, a bunch of he say, she say, or what you think, or so on, and it ain't about nothing about what you think. It's only what can be proven in black and white with the real seals. You dig what I'm talking about? That's the only thing that matters, is what's in the black and white. It's not what a person think you did. You dig what I'm talking about? So with that being said, that's the type of organization they got. If it's something sketchy on the floor, they all get together, look up law, whether it's United States law, whether it's they street laws and politics, and it'll be a situation voted upon and permission sought to execute whatever the consequences and repercussions are, if it's any. They move accordingly. You don't see the lords really going at each other like that. You'll see a little something every now and then. Two brothers getting to it, or the wrong call might have been made, but it's prison. You did. I'm talking about that type of stuff happen. But overall, you don't have to worry about the lords killing each other. You do what I'm talking about? Especially the older ones. They not trying to put you on no BS to go on missions and rob people and rob old men and stuff like that. I'm not saying there's not some out there like that, but they're an anomaly compared to the good concrete brothers. You dig what I'm talking about? The good nines and so on and so forth. I found the fork on the hut. They just kind of disrespectful when they start gang banging super hard, four fingers no thumb. Like, bro, you under a 5-point star? Oh no, we not. It's like it took me back. You did what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure somewhere else it's way better individuals and way you dig what I'm talking about. So yeah, they the most organized. They numbers consistently that everybody in their nation mess with each other. Like if you look at the GDs, the folks nation, like the gangsters don't mess with the gangsters and the BDs at war, right? Or they don't like the BDs and the gangsters uh click up with the Melanics before they click up with the Spanish gangsters and the maniacs and the other Latin folks. It's a divide. You feel me? GDs treat white members a little different. So a lot of white men come in GD, but they'll leave maniac or Spanish Cobra or Spanish gangster or whatever else Satan disciple. They'll leave something totally different, imperial. They'll go over there with the people to make them feel comfortable and got love for them. You deal with them talking about the vice lords don't have that. They probably not gonna have you on count anyway if you white. But I've seen white lords. I ain't gonna lie to you. Seen some. It's still a debate. It's still up if it's they're allowed or they're not, or they only could be a certain set, not the other. I don't know, man. I'm just giving you my perspective on what I see about them. But overall, I can rock with some of them brothers. And like I said, a lot of them got Muslim ties and ties to the Moorish Science Temple of America, love for the Moorish Science Temple of America. You dig what I'm talking? So we got a lot in common to talk about. Others not so much. You know what I'm saying? GDs have been lately getting up on a Muslim thing because the King Larry Hoover is a Sunni Muslim. But the Lords and the Stones was around before all, and they had ties to the Moorish Science Temple of America. Quite a few of them are Moorish Americans. When I was in level 5, it was like damn near all the Renegade Lords, all the Concrete Lords. They was all Moorish Americans. So I was really in a temple full of Vice Lords. You know what I'm talking about? And Moorish Americans. And for y'all, more like being in a religion and a gang is two different things. Like people will criticize you for being a GD and a Moorish American, right? But don't criticize you for being a GD and a Christian. It's the same thing. The Moors just got to count. The Moors are powerful. They move organized, and they unlike the Christians. So I guess people related to being some type of gang or something like that, or it's but you could be a GD and your street activities, the church and state have nothing to do with each other. The mosque and state, the temple and state, they don't have nothing to do with each other. But you can't overstress it. You can't but serve two masters is what the Moors like to say. But nevertheless, though, real Moorish Americans are not going to knock you. Well, I wouldn't say real, but people that's in tune with what's going on, they're not going to knock you for what you do in the streets. You come over here, get this knowledge, and apply it to your life and others, and hopefully you're able to save some people and save yourself one day. But yes, the Vice Lords, I would give it 2 hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I only had problems with the Lords at level 5. The rest of the places, smooth selling, all cool. They don't be on those super gangster stuff all the time. They not, worried about replacing every B word with a C or excuse me, every G word with a V. And, just a cool group of individuals, and they bought that action, man. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. Big 5.